Okay, so today we are going to be working on step 2, lesson 1. We're going to begin like we usually do with a quick sound drill. So when I point to the letter, I want you to give me the letter, the picture, and the sound. For example, D, dog, D. K, cat, K. N, nut, N. Y, yellow, Y. T, top, T. S, snake, S. M, man, M. G, game, G. I, itch, I. QU, queen, Qu. Remember, QU is considered a buddy letter because they are going to work together. They still make two separate sounds, like the K, K, W, almost like a KW together, Qu, but it's a buddy letter because you're not going to see the Q without the U. Okay, let's look at our digraphs. CH, chin, ch. Your turn. TH, thumb, th. WH, whistle, w. CK, sock, k. SH, ship, sh. Remember, digraphs are two letters that make one sound. Then we have already learned some welded sounds. We had ALL, ball, all, AM, ham, am, and AN, fan, an. We are learning some new ones in this lesson. So repeat after me. ING, ing, ring. INK, ink, pink. ANG, ang, fang. ANK, ank, bank. ONG, ong, song. ONK, onk, honk. UNG, ung, lung. Now read each of these back to me. Now this one wasn't on the original list, but it's UNK, unk, junk. Okay. So in your workbook on page 43, you should have a place that says use K at the end of welded sounds. So we have words like bank, think, honk, sunk. Notice that the K is at the end of these words, but we do not use the CK as we had learned previously in our digraph CK. So make sure you have this in your journal and then click continue. This is our rule. So before, if we had a short vowel sound, like in sock, we have the ah, we would spell that with a CK. But now, if we have a word that has a consonant, like desk, there's a s right before that k sound, so we would just spell it with a K, D-E-S-K. If there is a double vowel, like hook, O-O, so we would just put the K there. or if it's a long vowel, like in beak. Now, in this case, beak, EA says the long E, but still it's a long vowel sound. So instead of having a CK, we would spell it with a K. The other thing that we have learned previously have been suffixes. So we had the suffix s. Remember, suffixes go on the end of words. And there are two ways that we can say the suffix s. We can say that with a s or a z. We add the suffix s when we have words that end with most consonants. Not all, but most. The exceptions to those are the ones that we use when we add es. So if a word ends with a ch, an sh, an s, double s's, two s's, an x, or two z's, instead of adding an s to the end of the word to make it plural, we would add an es, and it would be pronounced is. So on page 6 in your student notebook, if you want to go ahead and we have the NG words, ang, fang, ing, ring, ong, song, lung. Go ahead and fill in your pictures. And you'll also see at the bottom where you can box those blended sounds together, or those welded sounds, all right, those welded sounds. So in the word long, O-N-G is that welded sound, so it goes together. And if we were using our boxes to write our words, we would put O-N-G in the same box. Same thing with ring, we would box the I-N-G, and hung, we're going to box the U-N-G. Do the same thing for our NK. Ank, bank. Ink, pink. Onk, honk. Unk, junk. You're going to draw your pictures and then you're going to box those welded sounds in the words bank, junk, think. And that should just be an INK for the box, not the H. It's just the INK. Okay. So let's practice some words now. We have ang, ing, ong, ung. She has sung the national anthem. So you can see up here the correct way that we would use that word in a sentence. Ong, ing, ung, hung, ung, vung, ing, jing, ang, kang, ong, vong, ank, sank, ink, sink, onk, sonk, and you'll notice some of these do say they are nonsense words. Unk, sunk, ank, thank, ank, bank, onk, honk, unk, dunk, ink, pink, unk, gunk, ank, zank, ink, quink, onk, lonk, unk, vunk. All right, so that's where we're going to stop for this lesson, and then the next lesson we will pick up with our closed syllables.